take a look at my updated makeup routine. It's been a minute since I sat down and did a makeup routine with you guys. So I'm thinking today I'll show you my updated routines. It definitely features a lot of old favorites, but definitely has some new favorites as well. So first up, we're going to hydrate the skin. I use the coconut and rose milk facial mist to hydrate the face. It also nourishes and soothes. Next up, we're going to go in with the primer. I'm still using the e.l.f. Powergrip, but we're going to use the one with 4% niacinamide. It's still a fave. We're just going to use our fingers to rub that all over the skin. And as you can see, it's still extra grippy. Switching things up a little bit, I'm going to add a little bit of the Powergrip Dewy setting spray all over the face. I found adding this step really makes my makeup last all day. Now I'm going to go in with my absolute favorite foundation. It's the Fitme Matte Poreless in a new shade 365, which is Nutmeg, as you can see here. I'm going to apply that just to the perimeter of the face. I'm going to blend that out. I know we're looking a little warm right now, but trust the process. Now going in with the new fave, the Denessa Myricks Blurring Balm powder. I tell you, this is amazing. I accidentally picked it up in the shade 7, which is too light for my foundation shade, but it makes a perfect concealer shade. So going in with the angled concealer brush, I'm going to load up the Blurring Balm on my brush and apply it in all the areas I would normally conceal. So we're going to place the Blurring Balm anywhere that we want to highlight or draw forward, such as under eye, chin, bridge of the nose, and the forehead. When I tell you it is the creamiest, melts into your skin product I've ever used when it comes to makeup, I mean, it is the absolute truth. I love it. I'm also going to use it to conceal and prep my eyelids as well. Without adding any extra product, I'm just going to use the remainder to sculpt out the brows. Then using a dense angled brush, I'm going to blend that out into the foundation. I love this new method I'm using because I'm not layering as many products on top of each other. It's more like a seamless blend into the next. But that's all blended, I'm going to go in when using my Risque Beauty eyebrow palette and fill in my brows. I do a really light fill in the front with the lightest shade of the powder, and then I go in with the darker powder and fill in the back. I know there's been a bunch of debate about 2025 brows versus 2016 brows. I don't know where mine fall in that equation, but I definitely prefer a more filled in look for my particular brows because they're not super full for that lacquer look. I guess I'm somewhere in between. Now using the remaining products on that small angled concealer brush, I'm just going to go in and clean up the brows, not adding any additional products, and to blend out the front of my brows as well. Now using another new fave, I'm going to use this Eyeshadow Beauty All Day Cheek Stain in the shade Bold, and I'm going to use that as my liquid blush. Absolutely love these. They absolutely are a new fave. Simple and easy to use. You just tap it on and blend them out and you're good all day. And just blend out that blush. I like to bring it up a little bit into my temple. And a light dusting on my nose. I'm going to use this Eyeshadow Beauty Lip Liner Stain in the shade Hazel. It's my absolute favorite. And I'm going to use that to line my lips. That dries down, we'll move on to our powder products. I'm going to start off with the NYX Buttermelt Blush in the shade You Know Better. And use that as our powder blush. I'm going to put that right on top of the Bold. Love the color payout with the two. And it gives me somewhat of a custom coral color. Then going in with the tried and true e.l.f. Camo Powder Foundation in the shade Deep. And I'm going to use that everywhere we put the foundation. So pretty much all around the perimeter of the face. And I also use it for my nose contour. So use it as my transition shade on my eyelids. And last for the powder products, I'm going to use the Juvia's Paste I Am Magic Setting Powder in the shade Kalahari. And we're going to use that everywhere we place the concealer. Using this fluffy powder brush from e.l.f., I'm just placing all of the powder in the highlighted areas on my face. And using the same angle brush we used to blend out the concealer, I'm going to brush away the excess powder in every spot that we concealed. For me, this step just makes it blend a little more seamlessly into the skin. Our lip stain's all dry now, so we're going to go ahead and peel that off. I kept the lip stain on for about 5 minutes, but for a darker application, you absolutely can leave it on longer. Perfect every time. Then using a chocolate martini palette from Glamlite, I'm going to go into the shade Syrup with the fluffy eyeshadow brush and pat that all over the center of the lid. And using the shade Bittersweet on a fluffy brush, I'm going to just use that on the outer V and to blend into the crease. And then on a fluffy eyeshadow brush, I'm going to go in the shade Dark Chocolate and deepen the crease. Then without adding any extra product, I'm going to go in with that same brush we used for our contour and just blend those colors together. I'm going to go in with another new fave, the L'Oreal Lume Glotion in the shade 903 Medium Glow, and use that as our liquid highlight. Little, and just pat it in. It gives a wonderful natural glow without being too glittery. I really love it. Next, we're going to go back in with our e.l.f. Powergrip setting spray and set the face. Using one of my faves, it's a drugstore find. It's the 12-Hour Made to Last Liquid Eyeliner Pencil by Jordana. It's in the shade Black Point. And we're going to use that to line the lower lash line. It's super creamy and glides on like a dream. Next, using another drugstore find, I'm going to use my favorite liquid liner from W7 to line the lid. Off camera, I added a volumizing mascara to my eyelashes. And for lashes today, I normally would use a strip, but I'm feeling a little extra, so we're going to go in with individual clusters. We all know Pooplunch lashes for their strips, but they also have these great clusters. When I tell you they are mink soft, super dense, I absolutely love them. And you get a large variety in this kit too. These lash clusters were super easy to apply and gave me a salon quality look at home. This is a dramatic difference, as you can see. My little baby lashes and the Pooplunch individual clusters. I absolutely love how they came out. I'm going to go ahead and finish these off camera. Here's a quick look at the completed set. Lastly, to finish out the look, I'm going to add a gloss from the Lip Bar. It is one of the Gloss Up lip glosses in the shade Trophy Wife. Ever since I got it, it's absolutely become one of my faves. Look at that shine. And the hydration is unmatched. And that was my new and improved makeup routine. And this is the finished look. I'm going to link everything down below so you guys can check it out for yourself. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one.